Hello, good day. Welcome everyone to this amazing, wonderful webinar today. Welcome to the Forsage Kinging Team webinar. And just like you know, this is the webinar where we spend time to educate people about the 100% decentralized platform that is coded on the best blockchain called Forsage. And coming from the knowledge that we have from other platforms, we know that there are things that are expected to be seen in Forsage, just like we've been in other platforms. You see, but why we ask people to come on webinars like this is because we want to make you understand that USP. I call it USP, meaning the unique selling point. What is that thing about Forsage that makes it different from the regular kind of platforms that we've been in? Because we've been in platforms, personally, I've been in online business since 2012. I've been running different kind of online businesses, both online and also network marketing businesses and all kinds of businesses that has to do with products and shipping and all those kind of things. I did a lot of it online, you see, but at one point or the other, they all came crashing down. You see, so where was my mistake? My mistake was the fact that I had a lesser light of knowledge. You see, because knowledge gives you light, okay, and knowledge is also transferable. So your job, your responsibility is to look for that knowledge, internalize it, and make it yours, and then apply it to the things that has to do with your personal life. You see, because knowledge is progressive. You see, the things we know now were not what we know in the last 5 years. Were not the things we know in the last 10 years. You see, that's the reason why when I decided to get on Forsage, it was the game changer for me. It was the game changer because that there are many things that people do that keep them in a particular position for a very long time, and they are not aware. Many people are not aware. They just keep staying in a particular position for a very long time. Are you not tired of where you are financially? Are you not tired of where you are? Being in different kind of platforms with all kinds of promises, and then they tell you this, and then they tell you that, and they tell you this today and tell you that tomorrow, and all those things have come crashing down. I've been in things like that for many years. I've always been in platforms whereby we were told different things. And then one thing that is making me share this knowledge with you is because I want people to come out from where they are, because I was where you are some years ago. I was where you are. And the understanding that people don't have is that when you refuse to upgrade your knowledge, you suffer for it. That's the truth. On the last Zoom we held on Monday, there was something I said, which I want to repeat right now, that if you refuse to learn, nobody can help you if you refuse to learn. But if you determine to learn, there is absolutely nobody that can stop you. So make up your mind to learn. Take advantage of knowledge, because knowledge will bring you light. And you know what light does? The primary responsibility of light is to direct your path, which is very important. So the knowledge we're bringing to you tonight is a knowledge that has been proved and tested, because I was in networking platform for several years. I don't want to mention different kind of platforms, but I stopped doing networking in 2018. I said I was never going to get into networking platforms anymore. I'm tired of it. You see, because there was nothing. I just thought this networking thing was not for me. I thought it was not for me. So I made up my mind I was never going to go into it anymore. So, but the mindset was that I knew that there was something out there. I knew it, that there was something out there that people need to get into. There was something out there that was actually the game changer, but how could I lay my hands on these things? I didn't know how, you see, and I said no to all kinds of platforms in 2018. From 2018 all the way to the lockdown, all kinds of platforms I was introduced to, I said no to it. But guess what? On 2020, April 2020 to be precise, you know, we're all in our rooms during the lockdown. it was inside my room I found this platform that I want to share with you guys tonight, because since I found this platform in 2020, I kept on falling in love with it. The more I know about it, the more I fall in love with it. I was like, this is the best thing in the world. Now, it's not the best thing in the world because I'm saying it, but it's the best thing in the world because that is what it is. All other kind of platforms we've been in the past, they have one thing in common, okay? They are centralized platforms. Centralized platforms, meaning that when you send your money to these platforms, when you send your crypto to these platforms, you are at risk of losing your capital. You see, because the owners, the creators of that platforms, they are the ones in charge of people's money. They decide when you get your money. In other words, they determine when you get the payout. Even though you work for the money, you earn the money, they still determine when you should get the payout, or you should withdraw your money, or they even decide the percentages that you can get, which is the limitation of what we have today. So it's very important that we understand that what we have today is not like what we have in the previous years. Sorry, excuse me, please. Sorry, just a little distraction. So I'm back. Now, it's like I said, it's very important that you understand that the knowledge we have today is not like what we have in the last 5 years and the last 10 years. Things are changing. So upgrade, all right? That's what we're here to show you tonight. So we're here to share with you about the 100% decentralized platform that is coded on the best blockchain called Forsage, okay? And just like the last Zoom, I'm going to show what Forsage is, okay? So I'm going to share my screen right now. Yep. Okay. Good. So welcome to my screen. All right. So now this is my screen. As you can see here that this is the website. Please keep in mind, this is the website forsage.io. Forsage.io. Okay. It's very important that you keep this website in mind because many people have tried to imitate this domain, though it's one Forsage.io, there's none other, okay? So keep that in mind. So Forsage.io does not have a duplicate, all right? Keep that in mind. Okay, so this is the website Forsage.io. And as you can see that Forsage is the #1 smart contract for your own decentralized business. Don't forget, I told you that the platforms we ran in the past were all of them had one thing in common. They were all centralized. In other words, centralized means that they had a central authority governing the system, governing the platform. In other words, they have somebody like an admin, a staff that controls the execution process. How transactions are done in this platform is controlled by these people who run the platform from the back end. Now, when we see that a platform is the #1 smart contract for your own decentralized business, it is telling you something that it's a new dawn for businesses all over the world. Because this is the first time we're seeing a financial system that is 100% decentralized. 100% decentralized means that the founders, the creators, they never ever touch the crypto or the money of anyone in the project. Are you getting it now? So when you make earnings in the platform, 100% of it goes directly and transparently into your personal wallet that you alone controls the private keys. Isn't that amazing? Now, in other platforms that we've been in the past, when you earn money, it stores on the website. So you need to apply for your withdrawal to be given to you. So that means that somebody needs to approve your withdrawal if you apply for a withdrawal. So it means somebody is in the back end controlling it. But in a platform that is decentralized, you don't need to apply for withdrawals. That's one of the benefits. When you earn, it goes directly into your personal wallet. That is the new dawn, ladies and gentlemen, for decentralized platforms. You see, so you don't apply for withdrawals. in the decentralized platforms. Now, another thing which I want to talk about is that in other platforms we've been in the past, when you get to receive income, the owners of the platform, okay, the founders, gets to take some commission, maybe 10%, maybe 20%, 30%, and then you get to take all the remaining. Now, in Forsage, when you make earnings, it's 100% of that earnings that goes into your wallet. In other words, if you're in a slot whereby you're supposed to make $40, when you earn, it is $40 that goes directly into your wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, not 20% of it, not 70% of it, not 95% of it. Ladies and gentlemen, 100% of it. And I'll show that to you as we go. So now let's define Forsage. Okay. Now, this is the definition of Forsage, just in case you're asking, what is Forsage? Forsage is a decentralized, okay, keep that in mind, decentralized, not centralized. It's a decentralized networking platform. Okay, so it's a decentralized platform. It's also a networking platform. So it means that networking means that it deals with people, it deals with connecting people, building a community. That's how we get to grow, and that's how we get to generate funds. Let me say this, and it's very important you understand this. When people hear of cryptocurrency, their mind goes to trading. Oh, are you trading crypto? What do they do? Do you invest into crypto? Now, this is one thing that is new that a lot of people are not aware of. Networking in crypto. It is not yet available or known anywhere in the world. Forsage is the first platform that does crypto networking, in fact, in a legitimate way. And that's why you can see that Forsage is a decentralized networking platform based on not a human being controlling it, based on smart contracts that connects people from all over the world and opens limitless possibilities of a new economic financial system. Why is this new economic financial system necessary? Because the government cannot, in fact, they can never be able to cater for all the financial systems of the people in the country. That's the reason why platforms like this come up to give us a new economic financial system. That's what Forsage has brought. Life is all about networking. If you don't know, in fact, the reason why a husband meets a wife is because of networking. Just in case you are not aware, everything we do, okay, boils around networking. Every single step, every single day. In fact, or you're sitting and watching the TV, everything about life is networking. The only thing that people are not aware of is how you can use your networking skill, which you are actually doing every day, to generate funds for yourself. And that's exactly what platforms like this are for. We've had platforms like these that came up in the past, but they have all gone. Why? Because of one single thing. It was not decentralized. It was not decentralized. It was a centralized platform. It has a central authority. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. That's what makes it different. So I just want to show us one thing before we go over to the dashboard, so I can explain some things to you. Okay, now this is the website. You can actually check this out later. Okay, so now I want you to look at this. This is autonomous, showing that the Forsage ecosystem is built on smart contract technology that is completely autonomous, which excludes, now keep that in mind, it excludes what? The human factor. It means that what is happening in Forsage is not controlled by any single human person or entity or robots. Okay, this is not trading. A robot does not control what happens here. You see, it's 100% the smart contract that does all transactions, not a human being. So now look at the second one. Immutable conditions. Immutable conditions means that the blockchain secures the algorithm. Therefore, nobody, now keep in mind, nobody, even the authors of the idea, can interfere, cancel, or alter your transactions. Not even the creators of the platform. That is what smart contract does for us. It makes it impossible for nobody, even the creators of the platform, to alter any transactions for their own benefits, like what we have seen in previous platforms. This is new. This is new. Now, this is another one, transparent, okay? Because of smart contract. You see, the smart contract code is open and anyone, anytime can observe the entire transaction history. This ensures fair conditions and trustworthy statistics to rely on. I might not be able to go into that today, but maybe some other time. Okay, I will show you the smart contract code on the blockchain. Now, fully automatic, this is what I also said. All transactions between the Forsage community members are executed directly from one wallet to another. There is no account to withdraw from. Forsage does not store funds. Remember what I said, that in Forsage, we do not apply for withdrawals. Okay, when you earn, it goes directly into your wallet. Okay, so that's why we don't apply for withdrawals, because Forsage does not store our funds. Our money does not store on the website. So we don't apply for withdrawals. The money goes directly into our wallet. Now, this is the biggest of them. Decentralized. And don't forget, that's what I said, decentralized. The issue with other platforms was because they were not decentralized. Now we have a decentralized platform before our eyes. Why? Because decentralized means that there are no managers or admins, okay, or you can say staff or people who control the platform. There are no managers or admins at the head. The creators are the same platform participants like everyone else. I mean, do you know any platform in the entire world that the creators of the platforms are the same the same platform participants? Are you aware of any? This is not the platform that the creators built and then they went to sleep and then we are working and they are seeing money. It's not like that in Forsage, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing our work to grow our team. They also are growing their team. In other words, they are doing their work. If they don't work, they will not grow. You see, because they themselves are also platform participants. That's what smart contract does. It places everybody in the platform in the same level. Nobody's higher than each other in Forsage. Nobody. The person who joined Forsage today is equal with the first person who signed up on Forsage. The only difference is just teams. For example, in Forsage, there are different teams in different countries. So those teams have their heads. But when it comes to the platform itself, because of the smart contract, nobody is higher than any other person. I hope we're following this. So now that's amazing. So now 100% in a network, no hidden expenses or service fees. The smart contract balance is always zero. Okay, I showed that in our Zoom in previous Zooms. That was last week, but I'm going to show that in subsequent Zoom to come. So now let's go over to the platform itself, the BUSD platform. Now the BUSD is from the URL busd.forsage.io. Okay, that's the Forsage BUSD main page. So it takes you to this page. Now it's very important that you understand how Forsage works, and that's why you're here. Okay, now Forsage, with the Forsage Kinging Team, working with a strategy called the Power of Three, works with the mindset of helping people. In other words, we're doing it in a way that we can build a team, because Forsage is a decentralized networking platform. I showed you there is nothing to hide in Forsage. If I hide information from you, you will still discover it in the next 4 months, in the next 6 months. So that's why I take my time to explain and I show you these things in details. All right. So we in ourselves, we build a team. If you want to keep making money, you build a team. But if you want to just make money, you go alone. And that's exactly what life is all about. In other words, if you want to grow, if you want to go far in life, you go alone. But if you want to go farther in life, you go as a team, you go in a group. And we have decided to go farther in life. So that's why we're going as a team. We're sharing this with you because we're going as a team. So what is the Power of Three all about? Is you coming into the platform with a minimum of $80, and $80 is split into two. Let's just go into the account. Okay, so you can see the platforms that Forsage has. Okay, now keep in mind that this is the two platforms that we're working with. Okay, the Forsage X3 and the Forsage X4, and each of these platforms, each of the programs has 12 slots each. Okay, level 1. You can see level 1 here, level 2, level 3. Okay, all the way down to level 12. Okay, you can see this person is here to open level 12. You can see level 11 here, all the way down to level 12. And then also the X4 also have the same 12 slots as well. Level 1 all the way down to level 12. You can see that. So now in our team, what we do is we come into the platform with the first 3 slots of the 2 programs. So that costs $70. That's 70 BUSD. And then $10 of smart chain is what you need to power the transaction. So if you for example, if you see here, this is $5, this is $10, and this is $20. In total is $35. Okay, $35 in total. So now the same price, the same cost of slot applies for the X3 as well. So the same price applies for X3, and then you see that this is $5. Okay, this is $5, $10, and then the other one is what? $20. So everything here is also 35. So 35 on the X3 and 35 on the X4 is what amounts to 70 BUSD. So 70 BUSD, okay, plus the $10 of smart chain. Please kindly stay muted. Thank you. Then that's equivalent to $80. So that is what you need, ladies and gentlemen, to get into the platform. That is all you need. And guess what? It is just a one-time payment. As long as you're working with our strategy, the power of 3, and building deep, you are going to be generating income to open these other slots. These other slots you're seeing here. You're going to be generating income to open them until you get to the 12 slot, where you're going to open this slot with $9,900, and also you're also going to earn in the same slot $9,900, and also you're also earning from the previous slot all the way down to the first slot. Okay, that is the amazing thing about crypto networking, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain something. In crypto trading, okay, in crypto trading, you just trade crypto. People invest into crypto. People hold crypto. But this is crypto networking. In crypto networking, you don't trade. You don't invest. You don't hold. What do you do in crypto networking? You earn. Ladies and gentlemen, you earn. In other words, in networking, because of the networking and the system involved, okay, you are earning. Forsage is the system we're presenting to you. And if you want to be successful in any system, you need a strategy. And the strategy is the power of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you follow the strategy and build deep, you don't need $5,000 to come into the platform. You don't need $10,000. You don't need $20,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you only need $80. $80, which actually you need 70 for the slot, and you need $10 for the cost for the network fee. So if you do that, that's all you need. So now, how does this X3 and X4 work? I'm just going to go to the information tab. The information tab is here. So let me just go back to that account. 2056. So so you click on the information tab right here on the top of the screen, just in case you want to locate that. Okay, that's the information tab. Then here you see the information tab here. Okay. Now, when you click on that information, it takes you to this screen where you can study about Forsage. Everything is all here. Everything about the token we use, BUSD token, and then the Forsage, how it works, what Forsage marketing, if you study this very well, you understand what I call the Forsage USP, the unique selling point. Okay, so I'm just going to explain how the Forsage X3 work. Now, the Forsage X3, just in case you're listening to me for the first time, pay attention now. Pay attention. Now, the Forsage X3 is where you get rewarded by coming in with your partners. And don't forget, I said all you need is just 3 partners to come in with the first 3 slots of the first 2 programs, X3 and X4, and then having just 3 partners. That is your requirement for this platform with our strategy. You don't need more than 3 to win here. If you have more than 3, what we do in our team is that if you have more than 3, you help your downlines to have the rest. You see, that is building deep. When you build deep, you help people in the process. As you are helping those people in the process, you are pushing them upwards. And as you're pushing them upwards, they are also pushing you upwards. So as your downlines move to the next slot, you get to receive the revenue to move to the next higher slot as well, with just a one-time payment, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need to bring out, after your first initial payment, money is never going to come out of your pocket ever again. That's the beauty of what we're doing here. It takes time to source for a platform like this online. And it takes time and energy to study about it and then bring out the strategy that will work. And then we're showing it to you that if you can work with the strategy, this is a strategy that ensures, because with the kind of mindset people have is that, people at the top gets to make all the money. No, that's not true. That's not true. When you work with your team, when you build deep, when somebody at the top of the team gets to make all the money is when I have 10 people, 20 people, 50 people, and I register all of them directly under myself. That's where the people at the top gets to make all the money. But when I'm helping my downlines to grow, when I'm building deep, what am I doing? I'm helping the team members to receive their own path of the revenue. So most of the income, I'm trying to make you understand, revolves around the people, the members of the team, the members of the community. If you were on my Zoom on Monday, or you can get the video of the Zoom on Monday, I explained how the ID of the first person in Forsage is the figure of his earning is nothing compared to the total earning of Forsage members globally. It's on the video of our last Zoom meeting. It's there. So I'm just going to focus on the Forsage X3 right now. So pay attention. So I said the Forsage X3 is where you get to be rewarded for getting your 3 partners into the platform. Okay, so what happens on the Forsage X3 is that since you're seeing 3 slots here, slots 1, 2, and 3, what happens is that when your first partner comes in, you get to receive 100%. And don't forget, I told you that in a decentralized platform, you get to receive 100% of the income of every slot. Not 80%, not 70%, not 95%, 100%. So for example, if this slot costs $40, so it means when your partner comes into that level, you're going to receive 100% of that income, which is $40, right into your personal wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best thing ever I've seen online. No stress. Everything is transparent. And all transactions are all trackable. Okay, this is not a platform whereby you say, I don't know where money went to. That's not true. Everything is trackable to the blockchain. Okay, let's continue. So I said the first income of the first partner comes to you, 100% of it. All right. Now the second partner comes in and you receive 100% again of it. So it means that you've received 200% of the income of that slot. So in one cycle, because the third partner comes in and then you again receive 100% income, but that 100% does not go to your wallet. It is used to repurchase that particular level you are afresh again. For example, in some platforms, there's what is called authorship or renewal. That's exactly what we're talking about here, or reinvestment. In other words, the smart contract has been programmed to automatically reinvest a slot for you once the third partner comes in. You don't need to do the reinvestment by yourself. It does it automatically. And then that income is sent to your upline. So that means that in one cycle, ladies and gentlemen, you get to receive what? 200%. You can see per yield is what? 200%. So the third income here, the third income here goes to your upline. So now in our team, what you are supposed to do is that if this is your new slot of for example, $40, so it means you receive $40 here and then $40 here, and then that is equivalent of the next slot. So you take the total of these two, the 200%, and go over to the next slot, which is what? $80. Okay, that's $80. Now you know also that this one goes to your upline. And then now somebody can ask a question. So how do I get to make income from the X3 if that income goes to my higher partner on the third slot, and then the first 200% here, I use it to upgrade? How do I get to make income? Now listen and listen attentively. You're only going to be doing this to upgrade on your new level. For example, if you're on level 4, when you receive your first 200% yield, you are going to use it for the upgrade. Now, you're still going to be in level 4 all the way down to level 1. So any income that drops there, because you're still going to be receiving income from the previous slot, even though you go to the next slot. So any income that drops there is yours. And then also, this third income here, since you know that it goes to your upline, when your downline does the same thing you did. In other words, for example, when your first downline signs up the third person, your first downline signs up the third person, and you know that this one goes to the upline, and then you are the upline, once that third person signs up under your direct downline, that income is coming to you, ladies and gentlemen. So I just showed you two ways of earning on the X3. So what am I saying in a nutshell? That on the X3, following our strategy, building deep with us, you are upgrading while you're making money in the process. It's not as though you're just upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. No, you are upgrading and making money in the process. This is where the magic is. This is what people don't understand. I've said it and said it over and over again. You don't need $10,000 to come into Forsage. You don't need $20,000. All you need is just a one-time payment. And even people who bring out $10,000 from their pocket, they still get to bring out more money from their pocket because they don't understand how it works. They don't see how it works. They are not educated. They are not tutored. They just jump into the platform like that and expect money to work for them. It doesn't work like that, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we're taking the pain. We're making you understand how it works. So follow how it works. And I tell you from experience, because I understand how it works, you don't need more than $80 to succeed here. Because what we're doing is not what we started. Coming in with the first 3 slots is a recommendation by the creators of Forsage. Is a recommendation. And also coming in with only 3 partners is also a recommendation by the creators of Forsage. We are on the best strategy in the entire Forsage community. And it works for anyone who takes advantage of it. So that's for the X3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over to the X4. You can get to study all this for yourself in your own time. So now let's go back to the X4. Now the X4 is where you get to receive income. You get to be rewarded from the team growth. I said the X3 is where you get to be rewarded as you bring your direct partners. Now, as the team is growing, as I am bringing my 3, you are bringing your 3. That other team member is bringing their 3. As everybody is bringing their 3 into the platform, we are all going to be making money from ourselves in the system. That's what the X4 is for. I'm just summarizing it for you, but you can get to read the text below it so you understand how it works. Okay, in other words, it's called a spillover system that is organized. But spillovers does not come without team growth in Forsage. So as the team is growing, you are receiving income from your direct downlines on the X3, and then you're receiving incomes from the team growth on the X4. So here in Forsage on the X4, it doesn't have to necessarily be your direct downline here. Your downline can be here. Your downline's downline can be here. Your downline's downline can be on the X4 as well. It's a community thing. It's a teamwork thing. And you get to receive rewards. So now let me explain how this works. You have 6 spots on the X4. You can see 2 on the first line. Line 1, you see 2 spots. Then this line 2, you can see 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 in total. So now you can see this arrow on line 1, and then you see the arrow on line 2, sorry, the spot 2, showing that the income of this first line goes to where? The upline. You can see that there. So the first line, the income, don't forget also, every income in Forsage is 100%. 100%. So income of these 2 goes to your upline 100% each. So now, and also the 6 slots, just like I told you on the X3, is the last slot for what? Reinvestment. In other words, once the last person comes in on the 6th slot, that's automatically repurchase the slot for you afresh again, so you can keep earning. Even though you have gone to a new level, you can keep earning from a previous level over and over and over again for life. Okay, so now, since I've explained that for you, that's for the 1st, 2nd, and 6th. So this is where your income is. Your income is on these 3 slots here. You can see there. So that's how many slots? 3 slots. That means that an average of 300% yield in one cycle is yours. 300% yield. I mean, do you know any platform in this world where people make 300% from open, for example, you open this slot with $80 now, you're going to make 300% of it. That's 100% here, 100% here, and 100% here. Do you know any platform like that, ladies and gentlemen? So in one cycle, you make 300%, and you can make that income over and over and over again as this place gets to fill up, as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fills up, it starts all over again. So you keep earning. But now with the understanding of the power of 3, the first 2 here, don't forget, like I said, the X3 used 200%. So the first 2 here is 200%. So if the 200% comes in, you take that income of your current level and you go to the next higher slot. The next higher slot, okay? Because the income of these 2 here is the equivalent of the next slot. I hope you're following this. So now this income here of this slot here belongs to you. Because what we're doing in the team is we all have a goal for everybody to get to the 12 slots. So as we are building deep and everybody is coming in with just a one-time payment of $80, the platform has been designed to be able to distribute these funds to everyone in a transparent way and decentralized way. So in other words, when you receive this first 2 here, you're meant to use it for upgrade immediately. So your income is on this slot here. So for every new slot you use the first 200% payments for upgrade, and then you can keep this last one here for yourself. Okay. So since you have upgraded to a new slot, okay, now the previous slots, for example, if this is slot 4, and then you use the 200% here and upgrade to slot 5. Okay, so slot 5 becomes the new slot. So you begin to earn from slot 4, slot 3, all the way down to slot 1 for life. So any other 300% that drops here from slot 4 after your first cycle is yours. You're not sharing with me. You're not sharing with the creators. You're not sharing with anyone. So even though, for example, if you're in the slot 10 now, slot 10 is $2,500. So when you receive, if you open this particular level with $2,500, here you receive $2,500, that's 100%, and then you receive $2,500 again. So the equivalent of that is $5,000, which is the cost of the next slot. I hope you're following this. So now when you take that income and open the next slot, and then you keep this one for yourself, $2,500, you keep it, it's for you. That fourth one there is for you. Is that not good business? I mean, we don't need to be greedy for once. We don't need to be selfish. Let's work together as a team and build deep with just a one-time payment. And everybody will generate this income that you need to move to the next slot, all the way down to level 12. You see, so that's what we're doing in our team. So once you move to the next slot with that $5,000, that is this 200% here, the $5,000. So you move. So this level 10 now, when you receive the 300% here, which is $7,500 in your second cycle, is yours. Because you're now in the new slot, level 11. And what are you waiting for level 11 again? You're waiting to receive 200% of here. So you can use it to go toward the next higher slot, the 12 slot. So this is what we're doing on our team, building deep with just a one-time payment, generating this income with ourselves. Because I told you that in crypto networking, you are not trading, you are earning. And the best way to earn in a crypto networking platform is by building a team. And not just building a team, building deep. So when you build deep, I guarantee you that you will not just be helping yourself, but helping everybody in the team. This is not a strategy that is of a selfish motive or a selfish mindset. It is to help you help people. You see, if you are somebody that is thinking about himself or herself, then this team or this strategy is not for you. I'd rather you don't come in. You see, but if you're thinking about helping people and creating a system that can work for you even in the next 5 years and the next 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, the platform is what you need. The strategy we have for you is what you need. So build deep with us and you will never regret your decisions. I'm going to stop here for now because of time. We kind of start late today, but by next time, we're going to be much earlier so we can dive deeper and deeper and deeper. You can see this account here has just 3 partners, okay, and has made this amount of money, $55,000. And you can see the green here indicates that this person just made 377 BUSD, which means $377 in the last 24 hours. That's the meaning of the green sign. So people make money in Forsage on a daily basis. You can go to the blockchain and confirm that if you know how to do it. So we're showing you a system that works. We're bringing to you an operational strategy, and we are your support system. In other words, every knowledge you need, all the technical assistance, all the convincing to talk to your prospects, every support you need, we'll be here to give it to you. All the tools, we'll be here to provide it for you. So take advantage of this, and your life will never remain the same again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stop here for now, just to take questions, just in case anybody has a question to ask. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, so we can ask our questions. Just in case you have a question, I will be taking it right now. Please feel free to unmute yourself.
Hello, King. This is Charlene. I just had one question. When you showed the level X4 and that circle at the end that said recycle, I still don't understand that. Now, does that money flow to the upline also?
Yeah. Okay. You mean on the X4?
Yeah, the X4.
Let me share my screen, please. So, are you talking about? Let's go back to the information tab. Okay. Are you talking about the 6 spots here?
Yeah, I'm not clear on that. Now, does a person actually, does income hit that and it goes up to the upline? Is that 1, 2, 3 to the upline? Okay, I didn't understand.
You can check it out here. You can see the text written here. You can read that for yourself. See, the partner completes the cycle of the level. The reward of 100% goes to your upline, and a new cycle begins, just like I told you. So once that income comes in, it goes to the higher partner, just the same way that when you bought that slot, it went to your upline. So once the 6th person comes in, once the 6th slot is occupied, it buys the slot again afresh. And then that income goes to your upline, opening it for you afresh. So you can also keep earning. You can keep earning from there continually for life. You see,
so all the spots will open back up and they'll be able to fill again. I got you. Thank you.
Exactly. So you can keep earning from there. Many people don't understand the meaning of recycle or reinvest. Let me explain that in a very simple note. Recycle is just like when you're writing on a book, okay, and then once the book is filled, you open a fresh page so you can keep writing on that book. You see, so once the 6 slots, when the 6th spot is occupied, when partner 1 comes in, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, the moment the 6th person comes in, it starts all over again. I mean, everything here becomes empty. Does it make sense? So that if you are the one that has that particular account, you can also check that this one again will come in, go into your upline, and then you again will see from here again and again and again. Then once the 2nd time this 6th person comes in again, it recycles all over again and starts all over again. So that place needs to keep getting filled up. And once it gets filled up to the 6th slot, it starts all over again. It gets filled up again to the 6th slot, it starts all over again. Do you understand? So on the average, on the X4, think about this. You get to receive income from 1, 2, 3, while your upline or a superior partner in the system gets to receive income from 1, 2, 3. I mean, don't you love what we are showing you tonight? I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. I mean, nobody is being cheated here. This is 3 over 3. This is good because you're not receiving more than your upline. You see, in fact, on the X3, you receive more than your upline. Look at it here. You receive 200%, and then your upline receive 100%. So it's still higher than that. What are we asking for in the platform? What are we asking for? This is the best thing in the world. This is the best thing in the world. I mean, we've not even started exploring the other two programs, and we're seeing amazing things on X3 and X4. So that's why I said we don't need to go to XXS and XGold for now. There are two other programs where people can also generate massive income. But I said, let's experiment the X3 and X4. And they are also so powerful. They are also powerful when you take advantage of it the right way. So did I answer your question? Sorry, let me take one more question. Or does anybody have a question? Please go ahead and ask, or you can put it on the chat. You have a question on the chat?
So essentially, this is Bola. Essentially, I have a question. So what you're saying is the 3 people I invite have to invite 3 people for me to make any money.
Yeah, but even from the first downline you get to receive income immediately. It's not until the 3 is complete before you see any income.
Yeah, but you're saying the 2 that you get, you invest it back again in. So you are really not receiving anything.
No. Like, you mean the first cycle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you need to still move forward in the platform. Okay, it's a thing of patience. You understand? It's not immediately that you get to see, because don't forget, you're not bringing any money out of your pocket again. We're not telling you that you're going to do that. It's a one-time payment. So for you to really get
what I'm trying to ask is, what if the 3 people I invite do not bring anyone else onto the system? So essentially, I have to make sure the 3 people I invite bring 3 people each, and the people below them ensure that they bring 3 people each.
That's the meaning of building deep. And also, if you also can assist, like after your 3 is complete, if you can get another person, you can assist one of your downline with that person. That is building deep. So it's not as though they are going to be alone. By the time they come under you, they fund you, and then you have testimonies to share with people. Because of those testimonies, more people will come, and then you can help them to have one downline, maybe each, and then they can be looking for 2. It's not as though everybody is going to be alone, but everybody has a responsibility to get.
If one person, if for some reason one person breaks the chain, what happens there?
Okay, how would the person break the chain? Like, is it not able to bring
3? Yes. Say the person only brings 2.
Okay, so that's why you are going to be a good upline. If 2 downlines are working very well and you are a good upline, what you will do is to help that weaker leg to become strong. Because some people, sometimes they need motivation. They need to see results before they start working. So as a good upline, still reach out, because if your 2 downlines are growing, you're still going to be getting some revenues, good revenues. So you can use that as a testimony to help that your 3rd person to grow. I mean, it doesn't make sense to bring in somebody and abandon the person. Please don't do that. Okay? So that's why we're here. We are here to help you show your partners this opportunity, okay, so that they can understand that you are working together with them. In other words, if your downline does not move, you can't move. And if you don't move, your upline cannot move. Can you see that we are connected together? This is what business should be. Not if one leg does not move, you abandon the person. When the person is ready, you can come on. That's not what the way a business should be like. We should be connected. That's the way we can grow, and everybody will be happy. We insist that everybody can be happy in a team. It is possible. It is possible. So let everybody have that spirit that it is possible to make it work. And you see, everything will be easy. It's just for people to get on the Zoom, listen to the opportunity, ask questions, take advantage of it. And in no distant time, I'm not telling you that everything will happen overnight. Okay, it might take some time. That's why in the team, I tell the leaders, I said, we are thinking like farmers. Okay, we don't sow seed and expect a harvest immediately. Okay, we take time to sow our seed, then we water, we weed, and then we know that the harvest is continuous. it is continuous. I'm very certain about that. But that time of sowing and weeding and watering, it takes time. So that's the kind of mindset I want you to have if you're coming on the team. Okay, this is not a get rich quick thing, but if you can help yourself to understand what we are showing you, I'm telling you, the next few years is going to be the best years of your life. I mean, this is new. It's new. It has never been like this before. It's a new way of doing online networking business. Did I answer your question, ma'am?
Yes, you did, but you confused me initially because you said I only really need 3 people, 3 partners, but I do need a lot more partners, because if one person in my group decides not to, then I could find someone else. So yes, that is a lot of work. I understand.
Well, for example, I am an upline and I've not stopped working. What I'm saying is this: you can get 100 people, okay, but you're only allowed to have 3 under you. So the fact you have 3 under you doesn't mean you should stop working. Don't forget that you are on a journey to level 12, which is the journey for the team. So if you are somebody that has that vision of hitting level 12, okay, you have to help your people to grow. You see, and then don't try to work with somebody that will come in and will not want to move. You know, have the mindset that you are going to meet the right people that will push your business to. I mean, sometimes what you need in business is just one person, Seth. Just one person that will take you to another level. One person in Forsage, I can tell you, one person in Forsage is enough to take you to another level. The reason why we're trying to be balanced is because if you look at the X3 only has 3 spots, which is for partners. So we're trying to balance with that. You see, that's just the reason. So we are still working. Personally, I'm still working. I still do recruiting. Why? Because I believe in the vision. And that's why I'm asking you to be a part of the vision. So I didn't just get my 3 partners and I went to sleep. I'm still working because this is not yet the time for harvest. There's a time for harvest. And once the harvest starts coming, ladies and gentlemen, it's for life. I guarantee you that. So just flow with us and then take what we tell you to do. Follow the strategy. Work with the vision and everything will be all right. I guarantee you that. I give you my words. I give you my words. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Just in case somebody still wants to ask a question, before we take that question, I just want to, let me share my screen one more time, and then I will show, just in case you want to get started, you need to get to the Play Store. Just in case you're using, sorry, let me turn on my back screen. All right. So now, if you want to come into the platform, you need to download the Trust Wallet first. That is, if you're using an Android device, get to the Play Store and install the Trust Wallet app. Set the app up, and then add the BUSD token. If you need assistance, please let us know, and we'll assist you. Okay, we'll assist you. And then if you're using an iPhone device, this is the app you should use, the Token Pocket app. Okay, this is the Token Pocket app. So this is the app you should download. Take a screenshot of it. So download the app and then also create your wallet and then fund the wallet with what is needed. Please, I repeat again, you don't need more than $80 here. Not more than $80. I mean, that is just all you need. But it is, okay, by next Zoom, I will take out time to explain a little more about crowdfunding and why it is the sustainable way of doing networking globally. Because people don't understand the power of crowdfunding. You see, people think that after bringing money initially, they need to still put more money. No. By the time you are able to do that and network, I mean, life is easy. Life is easy. And because people are seeing results, the thing will grow. That is one thing. When people are seeing results, the thing will grow. So that's one thing we're going to ensure. If everybody follows the strategy, people are going to see results. So this is what you need to download if you're using an iPhone device. And again, if you need assistance, please let us know and we'll help you. Then don't forget, you can also always go to the website. Let me log out from here. You can get to this place, the Forsage BUSD website. put any ID of your choice. Okay, for example, then click on preview, then click on this click here, this icon you see here. I'm just trying to show you so you can do your own study on your own, and click on the information tab. That's where you click if you want to read more. Okay, and then there are more resources I can also share with you. You can go to community.forsage.io. Okay, that's the platform's community website. There are many questions people ask there on a daily basis that you want to understand more about Forsage. The questions are there. You can also ask questions that are important. You can see here now how to create a team. That's the latest question somebody's asking. How to create a team. So there are many things people ask you on a daily basis, and they get answers from people who have experience. Okay. Then also you can also go to the academy website, academy.forsage.io. A lot of courses are there. I can guarantee you that this is the best website in the whole of the world, because there are courses you get on the Forsage Academy that you get in other platforms for expensive prices, but it is 100% free. 100% free on the Forsage Academy. I mean, this is amazing. If you go through the courses, your life will never remain the same again. So take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Go through the courses. Understand, because when you're coming into Forsage, especially our team, you are coming in with the mindset that you are a team builder. You are a team leader. You are a farmer, and a farmer is looking at a large harvest. And that's what we're doing. We're building a team that will be here for many years to come. So we will not do that by giving you passive knowledge, you see, but we might not have the time to go into all these courses, and that's why I'm showing it to you. On your own leisure time, you can take advantage of it. Just get to the website, sign up, and it's for free. Take the courses, engage yourself. The knowledge you have now will be what you will need in the next few years. Thank you once again for taking advantage of the call tonight. I truly appreciate your presence, and I don't take your presence here lightly. Get other people like yourself to come in and listen to what we're sharing with you. If you like what you heard, don't forget the recording also is going to be made available just in case you like it. So once you get the recording, share it immediately with a lot of people so they can get to understand more and more and more and more. All right, so we'll always be here to assist you at any point in time. I want to say thank you to everyone. Your presence here is very, very important to us, and we are going to grow together. We're going to grow together. I have no doubt in my mind. That leaders from this team are going to be the top leaders in the entire Forsage community in the next few years. I'm not praying for you. I know it's the reality of it. You see, because the information that we are seeding you with is what is going to be hungered for in the next few years. So we are privileged to have this information. We are privileged to have it. Thank you so much for being on the Zoom call tonight. I would say good night from here. So you can unmute yourself and say good night or have a wonderful day. Unmute yourself. Thank you so much.
Good night. Thank you, King.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone.
Good night. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you, Bola. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Odola. I truly appreciate your presence. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful night rest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you, Lise. Bye for now.